Papu?
Good afternoon mga kapatid. Isang maulan.
Oo, umuulan sa labas.
Minsan naman umaaraw. Hindi mo maintindihan itong panahon ngayong araw na ito. Umuulan, umaaraw, pabago-bago ang lagay ng panahon. Kaya mabuti pong protektado tayo sa mga sakit at mga trangkaso dahil nauuso na naman po tayo po ay mag-take ng mga vitamins para lumakas ang ating mga katawan at iwasang magpaulan para tayo po ay safe lagi. O health naman tayo, health ang ating
Health is
pag-uusapan
wealth. Malapit sa puso ko yan, Papu. Dahil alam niyo yan, recently nagkaroon po ako ng health challenge noong December after namin manggaling sa Amerika at na-diagnose nga ako with severe allergies at saka pinched nerve. At in fact, katatapos ko lang ng 8 sessions, rehab therapy for pinched nerve. So may kinalaman dyan ang ating topic ngayong Kaya kung kayo ay mga may iniindang sakit, sa leeg, sa shoulder, sa likod, pwedeng sa tuhod, o pwedeng kahit saan, di ba, na sakit. Ayan, so makinig kayo at tumutok sa episode namin today. At pwede kayong mag-type ng inyong mga questions o comments as we discuss our episode today with experts.
Gusto nga malaman ng ating mga kababayan kung ano ba ang kanilang mga iniindang mga sakit. Yan ba ay seryoso ng sakit? O baka naman kinakailangan lang ng konting masahe dyan sa likod, sa balikat, o sa tuhod. Yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayong hapon ito.
At ito pa po, ano nga ba yung tinatawag nila na chiropractic technique? Lagi natin naririnig yan, marami nagpo-post sa social media. But how is it done? At para ito sa anong mga sakit? Anong nagagamot nito? Itong chiropractic technique. So, ayan, yung kinakrack, yung leeg.
May tumutunog.
May parang ganon. So, syempre, pa nakikita ko sa social media, parang natatakot ako na, paano kung mabali yung leeg? Ganyan. But there's a technique kung bakit tumutunog yung leeg mo. May dahilan din, hindi dapat magpanik.
Iyan nga ipapaliwanag ng ating panauhin mamaya. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yan, magbalita muna tayo sa ating mga viewers.
Hollywood, balita.
Napaka-historical po ng Oscar Awards kanina. Dahil first time po na nagkaroon ng Asian actor sa Oscar Awards na si Michelle Yeoh. Siya po ay nagwagi bilang Best Actress matapos ang kanyang pagbida sa pelikulang Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. At kasama rin po sa napanalunan ng pelikula ay ang director, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay at Best Picture. Pati yung kanyang kasama nanalo din. At sabi rin po ni Michelle nang tanggapin niya ang kanyang award. And ladies, don't let anybody tell you that you're ever past your prime. At syempre bukod kay Michelle, sino pa mga nanalo dyan? Tinanghal na Best Actor si Brendan Fraser. Matapos siyang bumida sa pelikulang The Whale. Naging emosyonal si Brendan nang tanggapin niya ang award at sinabing sa 30 taon niya sa industriya, marami siya mga pinagdaanang challenges at ang kanyang pagkapanalo ay maituturing niyang isang matinding comeback sa kanyang career. Kasi isipin mo, heartthrob yan si Brendan Fraser. The Mummy, di ba? The movies. Encino Man. Yun yung mga pelikulang hit niya noon. Tapos bigla siyang nawala. Nawala siya sa Hollywood. Kasi parang naging traumatic yung kanyang karanasan sa isang kapwa member ng show business sa Hollywood na hinipuan daw siya. So pagkatapos noon, nagkaroon siya ng hindi niya ma-explain na depression after that, na nawalan siya ng gana magtrabaho. Na-trauma siya doon sa pangyayaring yun.
Tapos yung comeback project niya pa, itong The Whale. Ito pa, nagbigay pala sa kanya ng, ito pala, magbibigay sa kanya ng Oscar.
Kasi naman napanood natin yung movie, di ba?
Sobrang galing.
Pakagaling naman talagang umarte ni Brendan Fraser. Ibang klase.
Kung hindi pa nga mananalo, sabi nga namin, Jules, pag ito si Brendan, hindi pa nanalo, ewan ko na, napakagaling. Ang hirap ng ginawa niyang papel. Kaya kung kayo ay may chance panoorin niyo yun. The Whale. At saka siyempre, yung Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Meron din siyang kasama dun
sa The Whale?
Grand Slam yan yung movie na yan
Alin, yung The Whale?
Yung Everything
Everywhere. Yung Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Pati yung isang actor doon, yung
Asian
nanalo
actor
sa Best Supporting Actor, ay yun yung gumanap bilang bata doon sa na sidekick ni Indiana Jones sa Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Ganda rin yung sinabi niya kasi in-offer niya yung kanyang award sa kanyang mommy na 85 years old. Tapos sabi niya, Mommy, I already have an Oscar. Kasi hindi rin niya akalain na mananalo siya.
Si Ke Huy Quan.
Yan, si Ki
Huy Quan.
Diba?
Tapos
Ayan siya pa po.
Ayan. At yun, si Jamie Lee Curtis,
Of course,
nanalo din.
First din ni Jamie Lee, di ba?
Oh, first.
First din ni Michelle Yeoh.
First Asian
First
actor,
Asian,
Best Actress, Michelle.
Yeoh.
Best Supporting Actor, Asian din, si Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah.
Tapos si Michelle, si Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
first,
Curtis.
Oscar niya.
Yes.
Brendan Fraser, first din. So a lot of firsts in this awards. At ang maganda rito is, ang pinaka-underlying message dito is never give up on your dreams. Kasi kahit ikaw ay may edad na, hindi mo pa rin masabi, no? Bigla na lang, parang yung universe will conspire para ma-achieve mo yung mga pangarap sa buhay. At yan nga po ang nangyari dito sa mga actor nito. Congrats sa kanila lahat.
Congrats!
Well deserved.
Lalo na nanonood sa atin. Congrats!
Parang kilala natin, no?
Pero ang ganda na sinabi ni Jamie Lee Curtis. Gusto ko lang sabihin na sa inyo, share ko lang Sabi niya, favorite ko to si Jamie Lee, yung True Lies. Sabi niya, I know it looks like I'm standing up here by myself, but I am not. I am hundreds of people. To all the people who have supported the genre movies that I've made for these years, the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, we just won an Oscar together. Wow!
Diba?
Kaya first time ako nakarinig ng ganyang speech.
Maganda rin yung sinabi ni Michelle.
Galing.
Sabi niya, for the little boys and little girls who look like me. Diba? Sabi niya na don't stop dreaming.
Yeah.
Kasi one day, matutupad din yung mga pangarap.
Tsaka yung don't let anyone say that you're past your prime.
Yes.
Sa pa yun. Wow.
Galing. Napaka-inspiring ng Oscar. At least walang sampalan na nangyari, no? Walang suntukan na nangyari. So maayos ang Oscar. Hindi masyadong controversial. Very inspiring.
And speaking of Oscar and actors and actresses, ang ating mga guest ngayon ay isang artista, actress. At yung kanyang asawa, mukhang artista.
Doktor.
Mukhang Hollywood star, pero doktor.
Doctor.
And they make a beautiful couple. Sa alamin natin, hindi lang yung love story nila. Pero syempre, dahil nga doktor ang kanyang asawa, alamin natin kung ano nga ba itong chiropractic practice. Chiropractic practice. All these years. Pero bago yan, panurin muna natin to.
Sakit ng katawan dulot ng pagkakayod kalabaw? O kaya naman may iniindang sakit sa balikat o likuran? Baka kailangan mo nang ipakonsulta yan. Bukod kasi sa lamig at pagod, baka may mga buto kayong kailangan ng treatment para maisaayos gamit ang chiropractic technique. Kung paano iyan isinasagawa at magkano ang kailangang ihanda para sa ganitong session, pag-uusapan natin yan kasama ang chiropractor na si Doc Robert Vulture III at kanyang better half na si Miss Patricia Javier dito sa Julius and Tintin para sa Pamilyang Pilipino.
Ayan! Ito na, pakilala natin ating mga guests.
The doctor's in. The doctor's in the house, Papu!
Ayan, Dr. Rob is in the house with the wifey, Patricia Javier.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome, guys.
Natulad yan, kumpare at kumare natin sila. Sa kasal ng aming inaanak na sina Ayla at si John. Diba?
So, bago ang lahat, Rob, explain to our viewers what chiropractic means.
Chiropractic. So chiropractic, we are chiropractors. We are doctors that care for the spine and the central nervous system.
Yes.
Right? So the brain sends messages down your spinal cord, and these nerves, they communicate with everything in your body. Every muscle, every tissue, every organ is communicated via the central nervous system. But what happens is we have postural misalignments very early in life. For example, our head goes forward, our hips can shift out of alignment, our lumbar spine can deviate to the side. So we have misalignment. Sometimes we have injury. We can have a disc bulge. like that, or the disc bulge, that's possibly what you have. So what happens is it pinches the nerve, or it disrupts nerve communication, and that leads to malfunction. That leads to muscle spasm, headaches, back pain, maybe health issues. So this creates symptoms, right? And so chiropractors, what we do is we care for one's spine. So we locate these misalignments, we gently adjust the joint, we free the joint, and most importantly, we free the nerve. So that's what makes chiropractic so powerful. It's a very fast session, it's 3 to 5 minutes, but we're instantly improving the communication of your nerve, which, as what you're experiencing, is very, very important to how you feel. When you have a back injury, it really affects your life. And so, but it can affect other areas. It can affect how your stomach operates. It can affect your lungs, your heart, etc. And so we are very much about wellness. We are all about health. So our goal is to allow one's nervous system to function properly, and you feel great. That's chiropractic. Yes.
Yung chiropractic.
Yes.
I've seen thousands.
Ito, pinapakita natin yung procedure.
Yeah, that's my
That's
son.
you?
My son, yeah. So it's great for kids. They get sick far less often.
So it's like a massage?
No.
No,
it's
now
not.
how
Far
different
from a
is
massage.
this from a
Massage takes an hour. This takes 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
But so what's, again, what makes it so powerful? So massage, physical therapy, stretching, you're really working on the muscle, right? But what controls the muscle? The nervous system. Your nerves control the muscle. And so again, that's what makes it so powerful. When we adjust the spine, we're instantly releasing the stress on your joint, and then we're freeing the nerve. So that nerve is instantly, it's initiating healing. The muscles begin to relax. The back pain goes away. Your organs are working better. And that's how
Is this for
chiropractic-
everyone?
It really-
All ages?
Yes.
From how
Elderly,
young?
all the way down to babies. Yeah, it's very,
Even
very...
babies? Oh.
The birthing process is very, traumatic, and oftentimes causes a subluxation or misalignment of the atlas, or and then when children are learning to walk, they're falling down, hips are coming misaligned, hindi pantay, tapos, scoliosis starts to develop. So the younger you start to check one's spine, the better off
Amazing.
they
What is
are.
the youngest? As in newborn babies?
Yeah, babies. So kids that are like, maybe they're not going to the bathroom. Maybe it's been several days. We have moms bring their child. They haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 days. We adjust them. They call us that night. My baby went to the bathroom as soon as we got home. I mean, so it really is very powerful.
How
So,
old is your oldest patient?
96 is my oldest. But yeah, we have many in their 80s and, tons in their 70s. But yeah, as it gets older, it's much more difficult.
Yeah,
But,
I'm really curious, why does it take only three minutes, you said? What happens in a session?
So
Tell
we
us
we do the
exactly,
palpation. Well, we do a thorough evaluation when someone comes in. We have to find out what's your problem. We have to diagnose your problem. So obviously your age and your life's experiences play a
Habits.
role in that. Yeah, the stressors of your life. And so we oftentimes will refer out for X-ray or MRI to really see the problems. Oftentimes we don't need that. But what we do is we palpate the spine, or based upon the X-ray or MRI, and then we start to gently adjust those joints. And so, yeah, it's not like massage where you're rubbing the muscles for an hour. We just are adjusting the joints, and then you leave, and then the power's happening. So really, the session begins after. You notice that night you sleep so good. And why that's important, of course, that's when your body's healing. That's when your body's recovering. So sleep
And
is
how
so
many
important.
sessions do you need in order
Well,
for
that
it to work?
depends on a person's age, the severity of the problem. So we need to find out, that's what we do in the first session. We need to find out. It could be, and it also depends on what one wants to achieve. For example, I've been under care now for 28 years. So it's part of my life, and it's my health care. It's our health care system, my children, my wife. So it's something we'll do forever. We do it as more of a preventative type of care. So getting adjusted once a month, once every 2 weeks, that's like a maintenance.
Patricia, ikaw naman, ano yung mga miracle stories na pwede mong i-share sa mga viewers natin after going through that procedure?
Yes. Sa akin naman kasi, ang problema ko na I have vertigo. Before I met Doc Rob, lagi masakit ulo ko, ganyan.
Dizzy.
Dizzy, oo. Kasi di ba, laging puyat, di ba? Tapos nung na-try ko yung si Doc Rob, first time na-try ko na Cairo ako, na-align ako. After that, I really feel so relieved. Yung kagad ang na-feel ko, and then sabi ko, Lord, is this the one?
Baka naman na-relieve ka na gwapo si...
Because I just met her the
na-in-love
night
ka agad
before.
kay Rob.
Doon pala kayo nag-meet?
Yes.
Inside the
patient in
clinic?
San Diego.
Inside the clinic or prior to going to the
The
clinic?
night before we
The
met.
night before,
And then I
like a
invited
blind date or something?
No, kasi nagpunta siya dun sa show namin sa Filipino community.
Okay.
San Diego.
San
In San Diego.
So
Okay.
dun siya, we have common friends. that night, pinakilala kami.
And then I was flying out the next day. And so I said, hey, let's get together for breakfast that next morning. Because I was intrigued, I liked her.
Ang bilis,
Bilis ni Doc,
invite agad for breakfast.
Siyempre.
And then, tapos, di breakfast.
At so, tapos nandila niya ako doon sa clinic niya. Sabi niya, I want you to see my clinic.
Because of course, it's so beautiful on the beach of San Diego.
Yeah.
Maganda, di ba?
Oh, yeah. So, yun na nga. So, when I try nga, ito talaga, promise. Pag baangon ko talagang gano'n, alam mo yung parang gumaan yung ulo ko. And then sabi ko, nako, siguro, kailangan.
Biglang, yun na yung tanong, is he the one?
Oo, di ba? Napagano'n ko kay Lord. Tapos yun na, nung that time din, dinala niya ako dun sa beach, naglakad, di ba? Eh, medyo parang mabilis, hinabakan kagad yung kamay ko. Remember, you hold my hands, and then you wanna kiss me, di ba?
Agad-agad.
I'm flying out. I'm flying out.
You're the man. No time wasted.
Oo, tapos ako
I'm probably
naman,
never gonna see her again.
You never know.
tapos ako naman parang gusto ko rin, pero sabi ko, not today. Sabi ko, I'm a Filipina. I don't kiss him first. Siguro mga pang third, ganyan.
So did he stay? Did he stay for the third?
What happened?
What
No,
happened
I flew
after?
out that day. I had a seminar, and then we got back, and then I flew back, and then we saw each other, I believe, a few days later. So we,
And then? Umabot pa ba ng taon to? Buwan? Or wala na, pagbalik kayo na?
Ganun yun, bago ako umuwi kami na talaga. So, but anyway, after 9 months, we get engaged.
Ay, oh wow!
After 9 months pa.
yeah, about a few months, because you were in U.S. for a few weeks,
Yeah.
or a month or so, and so we saw each
Yeah.
other several times, got to know each other, and then I came to the Philippines for a few weeks and met family. Of course, I fell in love with Filipino people,
Yeah.
their family, you know, nanay, tatay.
So that's when you decided to just stay in the Philippines?
No, not at all.
What made you stay?
No, I had my life there. I had a practice in San
Okay.
Diego.
Yeah.
And so she actually moved to America. She's been gone for 15 years in
Okay.
America. We had
Okay.
2 children. And then somebody purchased my practice in San Diego. And so for the first time in 15 years, I didn't have a business. So I was free. And then we said, hey, let's go to the Philippines for 6 months, 1 year, and then we'll go back to San Diego. I'll start another practice. But what happened was it just people... We were doing charity events at churches every Sunday. She would sing,
Ina-adjust niya yung buo.
and I would speak, and then I would adjust people, and then they wanted more. So they're messaging me, hey, can I come to your house and, get another adjustment? You know, and so then it just really grew organically. We weren't planning to stay, but people were showing up at our townhouse. It was full of people.
In the garage.
Yeah.
So at first it was just service. You weren't
Yes.
charging
Charging
anybody.
very little.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
At the churches it was kind of free, but then when they were coming, I was charging very konti. But we saw, wow, there's really a demand here. And then I kind of, the longer we were here, I fell in love with the Philippines more and more. It's like,
Ayun
okay,
pala yun, ano?
this is pretty amazing.
So it's like an accidental
It was just a really,
event
really a divine
in your life.
intervention for sure.
Pero,
Tapos ako, wala na yung vertigo ko, wala na.
pero going back, Patricia, nung na-meet mo siya, ano ka nun eh? Ito yung kasikatan mo, di
Yung
ba?
height.
Bilang
Yeah,
isa.
yeah.
Oo.
The peak of her
So you
career.
decided
That's when I
to...
visited abroad.
Yeah, see?
Ayan na, ano? Bagets sa bagets pa kayong dalawa
Was that
dyan,
when
ah.
you met her?
2003, yeah.
2003.
That was
Oh,
a
that's
few
the first
months.
time you
No, not the
A few
first
months
time.
together.
I met her in America, and then I came to
Sumama sa Boracay.
Ay, Boracay yun, Boracay yun.
So you gave up your career
She
to
did.
be with him.
She did. The height of her career. It was
Gosh, how difficult was it for you to, malaking bagay din yun for you.
It was very hard.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, it's
Ano mo
very
eh.
hard kasi I'm the, kasi, di ba, pag breadwinner ka ng family, di ba, ang hirap nila iwan. Pero sabi ko, baka hindi na dumating tong gantong opportunity sa akin na merong magsiseryoso, papakasalan ka, di ba? Tapos nakita ko din kay Doc Rob na magiging mabuti siyang tatay. So, yun, sabi ko, nako, ito na siguro yung gift sa akin ni God. Tapos yun nga, after the adjustment, I feel so good. Sabi ko, lifetime to.
Oh,
Libre.
no?
Libre adjustment.
Oo nga, no?
So yun, so ngayon si Doc, pag nakita niya medyo, hindi ako masaya, sabihin sa akin, okay, higa. So,
Baka may kinalaman sa spine, no? Oh.
ganun kagad yan. Akala ko na kung higa, di ba? So, higa pala, i-adjust pala yung yung leg ko.
So 15 years ka sa US. Anong pinakaabalahan mo ron while Rob was working? What about you?
Siyempre ako, full-time mama ko. Ako yung naglilinis ng bahay namin.
okay.
Or lahat.
And 2 kids
Yes,
diba?
we have 2 kids. Pero once in a while, meron din akong mga show doon sa mga
Projects.
Filipino.
Yeah, she still perform every now
Sa
and then.
casino.
And then she became a DJ.
DJing ka rin.
She was DJing
Aliw
for a
naman.
Because
while.
at that time, parang yung mga parang hot mga girls, pag
na
nag-DJ,
nag-DJ,
mas madaling i-book. Parang ganon. So,
She's a very hard worker, so she always wanted to still be performing.
She's
in some
not used to
way.
just staying at home.
Yeah,
She really has to work.
Very, very hard work.
tapos I even enrolled myself to be a
Esthetician,
esthetician.
yeah.
So I work for a dermatology
Yeah.
clinic. Yan. So,
Very hard work.
On top of being a mother.
Yeah.
Oo.
Masipag, di ba?
Masipag.
Kasi in the US, there's no
Walang ganyan. Walang
household help,
Oo,
right?
No, wala.
Wala, no? In the
may
Philippines,
gardener
meron.
lang.
So, walang discrimination doon. Kahit anong pasukin mong trabaho,
may work.
walang magja-judge sa'yo. Di ba? Basta may work, yun.
So who takes care of the kids when they were small pa, nung nasa US? Ikaw, palit kayo?
palitan
Sharing?
kami. And then yung mom ko naman pumunta
We brought
naman.
Nanay in 2007.
Kaya,
Si Lola.
God bless that we have nanay.
She really helped so much.
So, going back now, so you decided to finally
Then we
stay
came
here permanently
Yeah.
and then put up a clinic.
Yeah.
Is that how it
we
was?
opened up our first clinic in
Yeah.
2016, and now we have 5. 5 branches.
All owned by you.
Yeah,
Not,
and
not
we have
franchise.
six doctors that work with us. We bring
We
real
import.
chiropractors here from abroad, and then so they help run the other branches. Yeah.
Our friend Dr. Jessica D is one of your
yeah.
advocates.
Yeah.
I
She's a
saw her
close friend of
post
ours,
about
yeah.
it. Also a doctor
Yes,
in her
yes.
family.
Yeah, she really-
So about the questions, may mga questions ba? My question is, whenever I see, and it makes me kind of nervous, I hear I hear the tunog, the crack sound. Where does it come from?
That's like even when you crack your knuckles.
Oh, yeah,
You
like
move your
this.
joint and it pops.
Yeah.
Air molecules build up in our joints.
Yeah.
So when you move your shoulder, you move your knees. When you move the joint of your vertebra,
Yeah.
it's just like a vacuum suction cup
so
making
that's
that
basically
sound.
air.
Yes.
It's
It is
not like,
the
ay,
bones
minudurog yung buto.
cracking, Nothing's breaking. It's very, 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 very
Nothing
safe.
to be worried about. Ayun. Kasi iba yung
Alam mo yung
sinasabi, hala, nadurog na yung buto.
Yeah, we're particularly concerned about the neck.
Yeah.
When we hear the sound, that's kind of scary.
If we injure people, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. Diba? But think about over the world, millions of
Yeah.
adjustments take place every day. It's very, very safe.
What about scoliosis? Can
Yeah.
you cure?
No, there's no
Scoliosis.
cure.
Yeah.
You can improve. And of course, it depends on the age at which someone starts 10 years old, 12, 13, much better than after 18. So the older you get, if you're 30 years old, we're probably not going to change your scoliosis, but it's still very important to manage your spinal health because, these misalignments that we have, when our spine is out of alignment, it affects the joint and that leads to the degeneration. So as we age, our joints degenerate. That's why we get shorter as we age. Our discs are wearing down. And so when you're caring for your joints, keeping them lubricated through chiropractic, it actually slows that process. So we can slow the arthritis in your joint. Yeah.
Is this how a spine must look like this one? Or this is the spine with lots of problems?
No, this is actually from the side. These curvatures are very important, and that's what my clinic really focuses on. These curves, these is the proper posture. But
The curves, this is the
Dapat
proper
here, from the
posture.
back, of course, straight. But from the
yeah,
side, we're supposed to have these curves. They're there to act as a spring so we can absorb gravity, because gravity is pushing down on us.
Yeah.
But what happens is, for example, very common, we lose the natural curve in our neck. It's called hypolordosis. So if we were to see an X-ray, for sure you have that, and that's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
one of the things that really caused your injury.
Yeah, yeah.
But so that is what we're always focusing on when we adjust the spine, is these natural curves. Yeah.
Interesting.
What about pinched nerve?
Yeah.
What happens when you have pinched
So
nerve?
you can have a disc bulge. That's the most common cause of a disc. Do you have
This
an
bulge is
MRI?
the same as herniated disc.
same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I have.
Yeah. So that's
Herniated
the most
disc.
common cause of a severe disc nerve pinch. Is the
Yeah.
disc is actually ruptured and
Yeah.
it's hitting the nerve, and that doesn't go back in. There's no fixing that.
Yeah.
There's things you can do, like what you're doing, physical therapy or stretching or massage. So you're kind of working on the muscles. And then and then ultimately they'll sometimes want to do surgery,
Yeah.
medical.
I don't want to
orthos.
get there,
Yeah.
so I want to do anything
Yeah.
non-surgical first. So does this mean that we can do this hand in hand? I mean, together or simultaneously, having rehab
course.
and then having chiro?
Yeah, it doesn't affect what I do.
They can actually complement each other.
Sure, it doesn't affect what we do. Yeah.
Okay, does it affect in a bad way?
It does
what we
not.
do,
No.
yeah, the
No,
therapy, yeah.
it does not.
Okay,
No.
next question. How expensive are the treatments? Sometimes, people get intimidated with the
course.
costs. Are you allowed to say how much for
More or less, like a budget?
treatment?
Yeah.
Budget
You want to?
that they,
Oh, yeah.
Ayan,
Patricia,
ang ating
ikaw.
marketing person.
Manager.
Kasi
I don't know how to handle
Teka,
diba?
mamaya, bago mo sagutin yan, magko-commercial muna
Commercial
tayo,
muna,
ha?
guys.
Oo, commercial muna tayo. Magbabalik pa ho ang Julius
Julius
At
At Tintin.
Tintin. Mag-send lang kayo ng inyong mga questions sa
Yes.
ating Facebook page. At susubukan sagutin yan mamaya ng ating mga
Ni
guests.
Doc Rob. Okay,
Alright,
diba?
magbabalik po kami.
Julius and Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino. Julius and Tintin, solusyon sa... Julius and Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
May mga tanong na tayo rito, Mamu, galing kay Jean Gosinco. Can you cure frozen shoulder? Doc Rob.
Doc Rob.
Sure. So, it's good to understand the mechanism, what's happening. So oftentimes the reason we develop shoulder problems is because our posture's really going forward. All of us are dealing with this because we all have gravity pushing on us. So as our posture goes forward, our shoulder goes forward. So our shoulder joint is affected, the tendons, the ligaments. And so we sleep on our shoulder, we play sports, we do activities, and we have these injuries, bursitis or tendonitis or tears. And so there's ways you can do that. You can do therapy, massage or physical therapy where you're really working on the shoulder. Chiropractic, we're working on your posture, improving the alignment, increasing mobility of the shoulder, improving nerve communication. So we're promoting that healing. So yes, we're very effective at helping shoulder injuries, yes.
What about Parkinson's disease? Can it help?
Yeah, we have several with Parkinson's, but we're very, realistic on what we say we can do. Of course, we cannot reverse things. We can't make someone not have Parkinson's, but we can improve quality of life. We can improve balance, because that's a big thing with Parkinson's. Oftentimes, a person loses their balance, they lose their confidence with their walking. So we can improve that. We can improve their sleep. We can improve just the overall health of somebody.
Amazing.
That's good. Tayo kasi mga Pilipino, pag meron tayong naramdaman, we always go to the drugstore to buy meds.
Agad-agad. Over the counter.
What about you, Doc? Do you prescribe medicine?
No, chiropractic do not prescribe medication.
So
Our really all natural. Our goal is to really promote healing from within. So our goal is to remove the interference on the nerve that's causing the malfunction. So we go really to the source, which is your central nervous system. That is your computer system.
Yeah, so these aren't medicines, guys,
No.
ha? These are...
Supplements.
Doc, explain,
Supplements,
hindi
yeah.
to gamot. Okay. Doc
Okay,
Rob,
so,
these
of
are...
course, chiropractors were dealing with the joints, so our goal is to improve one's health of their joints. So this is a glucosamine sulfate, hyaluronic acid, shark cartilage. So it's very good at lubrication and cartilage for the joints. And then here we have fish oil, which is very important for cellular membrane strength, and vitamin D, which is good for bone density and muscle strength. And Filipinos don't like sun, right? So
Yeah.
oftentimes vitamin D deficient. And so this is a very good when it's combined. So this is very, very powerful. And the thing that I love about our supplements, I actually formulated them and we get them from Japan. So very, very good quality.
Premium quality.
Yes.
And you don't need an RX for that.
No.
No need for
No,
prescription,
very, very
guys.
safe, very good.
Oh,
Yes.
ito. From Manuel Lichauco, I have a pinch L4.
Yep.
Can that be cured?
Well, I mean, so pinched, again, it could be, is it a disc bulge? You can't cure a disc bulge. You can just help it, you can manage it, or is it from just a sprain strain, pinching the nerve? So therefore, yes, we can definitely improve a sprain strain. So yeah, we can absolutely most likely help, but yeah, that's why you have to come in for the consultation.
Yeah.
But
Is it
most likely-
painful, Doc? Yung
No.
pag ginanon yung neck, in-adjust yung spine, what will the patient feel?
Well, go ahead.
Ito nga yung patient. Ano naramdaman mo nun?
Masarap.
Hindi ka ba kinabahan yung first time na eto na yung kamay ni Doc Rob, gaganunin ka na?
Siyempre
Hindi ka
ako
kinabahan?
at first medyo kinakabahan ako, di ba? Pero kaya nga it's very important when you go to a chiropractor, make it sure talaga na they are really legit, they're certified. Oo.
Meron palang mga peke.
Diba?
Oo,
So,
oo.
katulad niyan, makita mo yung diploma nila. Tapos dito kasi sa Philippines, ang chiropractor, under ano sila, PTAC. Yung PTAC, doon sila kumukuha talaga ng certification, hindi sa PRC. Oo. Kaya pag dapat nakita niyo yon na merong PTAC doon sa
What's
kanilang,
PTAC? What's
ano
PTAC?
po, Philippine Institute Alternative Healthcare.
Yung alternative health.
Alternative.
Got it, got it. So, anong pakiramdam?
Ang pakiramdam, syempre yung sa akin nga, di ba, pag first na ganun, maririnig mo talaga, akala mo may naputol, di ba? Pero pag ganun mo, parang, wow, ang sarap.
Yun lang yung air pala.
Yung air
na
popping lang pala yun.
Yun.
So, talaga, yung pati mga anak ko talaga, sila ever since talagang si Doc ina-align. Alam mo yun, sobrang thankful ako kasi minsan lang sila nagkakasakit.
Really nga. And how often should one do this? Pwede ba yan pag masarap every month, every week?
Right. So usually when someone comes in, there's already some issues, right? There's some spinal issues. So we might need to see a couple times a week to get everything resolved. And then after that, maybe every other week or once a month, something like that for a maintenance. Yeah.
Papo, next
ito,
golden question.
Ito, can you do chiro for one person with osteoporosis?
Yeah, so osteoporosis is as we age, our bones become a little bit more brittle, right? So we use a different amount of force depending on if we're adjusting a baby all the way up to elderly. So yes, we can still adjust even 70 years up, but we use just very, very little force. A lot of force is not required. So
Those
yes,
with previous surgeries,
Yeah.
can they
Pwede.
still, again, you'll adjust the force.
Oo,
Yes.
depende lang.
Gentle lang, gentle.
Yeah.
Of course, eto na tayo. Ang mga Pilipino, laging ang tanong, ay ayoko magpa-check up kasi magastos. Or ayoko magpa-check up kasi wala akong pera. Ayan.
Ito,
So,
ayan, oo.
how much does it cost?
Magkano?
Magkano Reeds?
Sabi ko nga,
Magkano
di ba?
Reeds?
Kasi nga, di ba tayo, sanay tayo kung kailan may sakit tayo, tsaka tayo
O
magpapacheck
kung kailan
up.
malala na.
Oo, at ang mangyayari, di ba, talagang malaking gastos,
Correct.
di ba? Tapos pangalawa, hindi mo pa alam kung gagaling ka, di ba? So kaya yung approach namin sa clinic namin, it's really for family lifestyle, ang chiro. So sa amin, in our clinic, first initial is like 6,000. Kasama na dun yung consultation.
2,000 is for the exam consultation because we have to properly diagnose you. So
Yes.
that's quite a valuable information. We're going to give you exactly what is your problem.
Yes.
And then if they're just going to do one session, it is 4,000.
Yes.
That includes x-ray?
No,
no.
Pero if they like to come with the x-ray, pwede nilang dalhin yung x-ray nila pag gusto nilang ipakita kay Doc. But usually kay Doc kasi, pag nahawakan niya yung likod mo,
Alam na niya.
alam na niya yung ano. And then, yun nga yung sinasabi namin na hindi lang yung kung kayo may masakit siya kayo pupunta. Mas maganda yung wala pa kayong nararamdaman, pumunta na po kayo. Para ang maganda doon, it's more on prevention.
Pag may family, ano ba kayo? Family package?
Yes,
ganyan.
yes.
Oo.
May mga package kami. Almost 50% off po kami.
Oh, pag family. Well, family of how many?
So not really for families, but we have packages for individuals, or for families.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
so when we give a recommendation, so we do a diagnosis and then we give a recommendation of care. there. So maybe, for example, like 8 sessions. So, then we give discount on the program. So it becomes much less than 4,000 because, of course, it takes more than one session to really fix somebody's spine. So it's on that first visit, though, that we will give you that recommendation. And then we have packages more than 50% off.
Yeah. So the minimum number of sessions is how
8
long?
is our smallest package.
8 sessions para talagang magaling.
I need at least 8 sessions to really
8 sessions.
make
Yeah.
a significant change. I mean, 1 or 2 or 3 sure is going to make you feel better.
Yeah.
But if I can do at least 8, I can really help you.
You're good to
Yung,
go.
kumbaga sa ano talaga, yung kung ano talaga yung kailangan maayos sa katawan mo, aayusin mo na yon, and then after that, yung maintenance na lang.
Another question, HMO, do you accept?
Unfortunately, we're not covered
Yeah.
with
Ito,
any
nagtatanong
insurance.
dito.
Yeah.
Yan, so alam
So
nyo na
far,
guys.
wala
ha?
pa naman.
Wala
So
pa.
far, so pwedeng in the future.
Yes,
Okay, guys. So hindi pa sila right now covered ng HMO. Ayan, next.
Oo. Ayun.
Baka may tanong pa dyan, Papu.
Teka.
But,
Stiff muscles?
Stiff muscle.
Yeah,
Someone's
of course,
asking?
muscle tension, that's very normal. We all get, right? Again, just from all the stress of life on
Correct,
top of
correct.
us. And so, yeah, very, very easy.
Usually, di ba, pag yung sleeping habits mo ako, what I experience most of the time is yung pain
Ako rin,
dito
naiipit.
at the shoulders when I sleep
Right,
We
right.
also-
It's-
on my side.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
And you wake up, ang sakit na, di ba?
But you can't feel it kasi you're sleeping. So you
Yeah.
keep
Yes.
moving. So you don't know. But when you wake up, may masakit na. So, what is the proper posture? Sleeping posture.
Back inside. Actually, I go
Back.
over that in my book here. A lot of great
you have a book
sleeping
too.
techniques.
This
What
is for
is
sale.
back?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
about
okay.
how to
Okay.
sleep, where to, time of,
Yeah.
good habits to get into before sleep. That's going to help your sleep.
Where do we get the book? Where
You can get
we
it at our
buy the book?
clinics or at our store where we sell our products and our supplements.
You have online
Yes.
stores
Yeah.
in Lazada, Shopee.
DocRobStore.com.
We have Doc Rob.
DocRobStore.com.
So again, balik lang tayo doon.
Okay,
What's
okay.
the best posture? When
Ayan,
you say-
again. Back.
Tihaya.
Tihaya.
Tagilid.
Parang patay, gano'n.
Tagilid is okay,
Tagilid.
but of course, yeah,
Tagilid.
sometimes we run in because you can't always sleep on your back.
Pero maglalagay ka
It's
ng
impossible.
pillow, dapat
Pillow,
sa,
yeah, sa legs,
pagitan
no?
ng leg.
Put pillow in between your legs.
Ayan,
Okay.
meron din kami niyang pillow.
Ayun, sige,
Oo na,
pakita
meron
na
din
natin
yan.
yan. Chiropractic wellness pillow, guys. Ano ang kaiba na to sa ordinary pillows?
This is
Ano-
a
It's a
memory
memory foam, and
Okay.
it's just we
There's
made
more
it really
support.
designed to really support your neck,
The neck.
when you
Oh,
go
may I?
tagilid.
Yes.
So
Pwedeng
it's-
tagilid. Pag
Oo,
nakatalikod.
so you're gonna have a nice
tagilid.
support.
Pag nakatagilid, saan ilalagay? In between the...
Ayun, parang
Sa dyan, ganyan. Pero pag sa legs,
Pag sa legs, sa gitna.
in
ng
between.
In between the legs.
Yun.
Tapos usually, pag kunyari tihaya ka matulog,
Yan,
dapat
yan.
hanggang dito yung...
Yung pillow.
Oo, yung nakaano dito sa likod mo.
Hanggang dito, hindi yung hanggang leeg lang.
Oo,
Kasi
pag hanggang leeg lang, di ba, parang nakaganon pa rin yung leeg.
Good point. So ayan pag nakalagay yung pillow sa likod nyo guys, kailangan pala hanggang shoulder.
Yes,
Ganyan.
oo, hanggang shoulder.
So covered yung buong neck, hindi yung hanggang dito lang.
Oo,
kasi
kasi
yung
diba-
ending, ito parang nakahang din.
Oo,
Kaya
wala siyang support.
sumasakit.
Yes,
Ayun.
Kaya naman pagka nasa office,
Office naman.
Office
Ayan,
naman
yung mga nasa call center,
Kailangan
sa
meron
BPO.
sa mga back
Sakit sa likod
support.
yan.
Yeah, this one helps you really sit nice and straight. You sit on it, and it helps you,
You sit on it.
straight. Yeah, it unfolds, and then you sit on it, so you're nice and straight while you're seated
Ayan.
all day.
Oh, this is
It can also
perfect.
be behind the back as well, so like a
Yeah.
lumbar support.
Oh,
Again.
perfect for gamers, perfect for,
Yes.
they spend hours sa BPO. Di ba, pag sumasakit ng likod nila eh.
oh,
And
they really need to buy a good pillows.
Sometimes, di ba, we tend to overlook kung ano yung effect ng pillows. No? Akala natin pillow lang siya, that's it.
Or
di ba?
bed, di
important.
ba?
Or bed,
Oh,
yeah.
bed as well.
But a lot of these things that we're talking about, they're just stress is unavoidable. Right? Even if we have all these pillows,
Yeah.
but we're always
Yes.
sleeping on our side. Again,
Yeah.
that is a
Yeah.
repetitive stress. So that's a big problem that is accumulating in our spine.
Yeah.
A lot of these stressors are unavoidable. What we do for work.
Yeah. What about people who sleep na, si Julius
Sleep
sleeps
on
this way, dapa,
Face
nakadapa
flat.
lagi,
But then your neck is
worse.
usually turned, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, his
So
neck
that's
is
not
turned.
good. It creates a lot of
The
stress on your
worst.
neck. Yeah.
That's the worst, Papu. That's the worst. Pero
Oh my
favorite mo
gosh.
yun, yung nakadapa. Dapat,
This is
so I
why-
should wake him up every
Yeah,
time
you have
nakadapa
to
siya.
mindset.
Gising! Ganon.
Okay naman, kailangan maglagay siya ng pillow dito. Sa ilalim.
Sa ilalim.
Oo, para hindi kasi, di ba, pag nakadapa lang siya, ganun yung kanyang back, di ba? Yun ang parang na ano
Oh,
O ito, from Jane Rico, do you offer senior citizen discount?
yes.
Senior citizen
meron.
discount.
Well, our packages are discounted more
Yes.
than 20%.
More than 20% daw, Jane.
Kasi nga
Like
lifestyle
50%.
part of the lifestyle.
Even for PWDs.
Yes po.
Opo.
Okay. Ay, madaling kausap po si Doc Rob at si Patricia.
At si Patricia.
Ako curious na ako, Doc Rob. Why is it so short? Why is it just 3
3
minutes?
minutes.
Parang maikli masyado.
Kasi hindi nga masahe.
Parang bitin eh, di ba? Gusto ko longer.
Gusto na niya paulit-ulit.
Because that's what we do. We adjust the joint, we allow the nerves
Yeah.
to start to work,
Yeah.
and that's it. I mean, I think that's a testament though to how powerful and
Yeah.
amazing it is.
Yeah.
People travel very far for
Yeah.
a 5-minute session.
I
I mean, and
have
that tells you
another question.
how effective.
Yeah. Ilang years na ba ang chiropractic?
Dick, school, it's 4
Practic.
years after.
I mean, ilang years
When
na
was it
yung practice
when
of
was it discovered?
chiropractic.
1895 in America.
1895, ang tagal na pala.
Right. So how come there's no chiropractic school in the Philippines?
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe you
know.
should start it. Maybe you
not
should
easy.
start it and
It's a big
teach
undertaking.
more Filipinos.
Because it's a 4-year school after college. It's a 4-year medical school. So it's quite an undertaking to do
I
that.
have another question, Doc. Most kids nowadays are on their
Gaming,
gadgets
yeah.
always. So the neck is always
That's right.
nakaganyan. And then, my daughter sometimes complains sakit ng ganito niya kasi nga, ganyan eh. So what is the proper posture for our kids when playing with gadgets? Ganyan ba?
Yeah,
Nakaganon?
But again, this is why you need a chiropractor. We all should have a chiro. Your kids should be getting once a month adjustments. It's so vital because these stressors, you can't like say, I'm not going to have this stress in my life because that's what they do, right? Of course, they're not going to go walk around like this gaming. That's the proper posture. I mean, but again, this is why really everyone should have a chiropractor in their life. You have to look at it like an investment, in the ultimate investment. You got to think of your body like a race car, like how much care you take of a $1 billion race car, right? You always get the proper fuel, proper oil change, the alignment. So that's how chiropractic is. You think of your body like that.
Sino yung mga celebrities ang big fan ng chiropractic sessions dito sa
Si
Philippines?
Aramina.
Coco just came yesterday.
Si Coco. Si Ara nakita
Coco
ko rin
Martin?
nag-post siya.
Lahat.
Si
Oo.
Gladys Reyes.
Gladys came today.
Si Chang Ami.
Pati si
Chang Ami, may
Chang.
scoliosis siya,
May
di ba?
scoliosis si Chang eh. Oo. Nice.
Eto, where are your clinics?
Yan, Doc.
Quezon City, Makati,
Uy, meron sa
Alabang,
Quezon City.
Bacoor,
Angeles.
Angeles, Pampanga.
Sa mga South, wala pa. Cebu.
People are asking, in Cebu.
Yeah, Cebu.
From Fedevina Gracias asking, do you have a clinic in Cebu?
That's just be so hard for Patricia to manage because then she's gonna have to fly to Cebu every week.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's always,
Mahirap.
ako yung lagi umiikot. I make it sure talaga na everyone is aligned.
But sana if we
aligned.
can find another great doctor that wants to live in Cebu,
Yeah.
possibly.
Nililipat ka na sa Cebu
Same with
once a
Davao.
week.
We have a lot of requests. Yeah.
Oo, dahil may mga request na. Cebu and Davao, I'm sure. Oo, Papo. Amazing.
Can you treat someone with pacemaker?
Pacemaker.
Is that safe from Luningling, Legazpi?
Still okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good daw,
Also,
good.
pregnancy. Very good for pregnancy. Gladys, all throughout her pregnancy. It's very good for the birthing process. They actually speeds up the dilation and delivery. It's good for mom. During the pregnancy, it's good
Yeah.
for the baby. So yeah, it's very good.
So, but meron ba, is it really from the neck down or pwedeng neck lang, pwedeng
No,
spine?
lahat.
Lahat yan.
Even when they're
lahat.
pregnant, it's still very safe. Yeah. They just don't lie. Dapat palagi.
Okay,
So this is just the back. You're concentrating on the back, no
No
legs.
spine.
Sometimes
No
if someone
legs.
needs their knee or their ankle, sometimes.
Yeah.
But for the
Sometimes,
most part,
yeah.
we really focus on the spine because
Yeah.
of the nerves.
Will you let the patient sign a waiver? Do they sign waivers before the session?
Yes.
Na if anything happens, ganyan, may waiver.
Meron din
Ayan.
naman.
Para alam din nila, they
Yes.
sign a waiver. You will sign a waiver.
O teka muna, may mga tanong dito
Okay,
tungkol sa
go.
family life. How many
Family
kids
life.
do you have right now?
Ayun.
Yes.
Dalawa.
Yeah.
Dalawa.
lalaki.
How old?
15 and 11.
16 na.
16,
Magsi
that's
16
right.
na,
Yeah,
okay.
16 and 11.
11. How many years married again? 20?
17.
17 years?
Married.
Ano
But
ba
we
gusto
know
mo ganun?
together for
2003. So 20 years.
So,
years na
secret sa inyong
Secret,
inyong
ayan
long-lasting relationship.
Patience.
respect.
Respect.
Compromise.
Comfortable pillows.
Yes.
Libra Cairo.
Libre Cairo.
What about cultural differences? Of course, you grew up in the U.S., she's in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
I learned that when I
How
marry
do you
a
handle that?
when I
Yeah.
marry a Filipina, I marry the whole family.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You married the family. Totoo.
What about you?
Me,
Ang realization mo when you married Ron?
I need to always be on time.
Kasi Filipino tayo.
I cannot use the Filipino time.
No, but she's very fast. I'm very fortunate. You're fast.
And on time. Is she on time?
Medyo.
What about food? Food preference?
Ayan.
How do you get along with
what-
food? Do you like Filipino food?
Do you like
I mean, I like it, but I don't have it all the time. We pretty much cook American food in our house, but
Mga
she still
adobo.
eats Filipino.
Ayaw mo adobo?
I love adobo.
ngayon-
I love adobo, but we don't have it all the
Pansit.
time. Yeah.
And then siguro sa akin, kasi si Doc, pag natutulog, gusto niya, there's no light. Ako naman,
Pitch dark,
oo,
no?
ako naman, nagsanay ako, nanay ko kasi katabi ko parati. Lagi may ilaw.
So, paano?
So, nung nasa San Diego kami, alam mo, hindi ako makatulog.
Kasi ang dilim.
Oo, diba?
Oo.
Parang hindi ako makahinga. Pero sabi ko, siguro, ganito talaga, siguro, pag nag-asawa ka, kailangan mo talagang mag-adjust.
So, gawin mo, lagyan mo siya ng piring.
Yeah, I need that.
Blindfold mo siya, tapos magbukas ka ng lock.
Totoo, diba?
What else? What else did you sacrifice or give up?
Yung mga kids
or
nyo
adjust?
naman, ano sila? Mas American sila or mas Filipino?
Pagkasama ko sila, Pilipino sila.
They know how to speak Tagalog, of course.
Medyo na ano na rin sila.
70%.
70%. What if
Maybe
they want to
80,
be
maybe
actors?
80.
Would
yeah,
you allow
of
them to be
course.
actors?
Sure, we're very supportive, whatever they want to do.
They have to learn, you know, Filipino.
What about po? Opo.
Oh,
Ayan,
syempre.
opo.
Diba yan ang Pinoy
They
na
know
bless.
bless, and
Yung
that's one
bless,
thing I loved, and that's
nakakatawa.
one reason I wanted to come here. Is
Yeah.
I thought it was very important for the kids to respect their elders, and I love that how everyone calls Tito, or even Doctor. You know,
Yeah,
in America
Tito.
they've lost that, and so I love that about here.
So your
Respect.
patients call you Tito Rob, Kuya Rob.
Yeah.
The patients call me Doctor.
Alam ko yung Tito Rob. Tapos they make mano. Katuwa na may mga anak mo marunong magmano.
Ano pa mga realization mo, Patricia? Marrying an American,
American.
husband.
Yeah.
Oo. Yun, dapat hindi ako silosa. Diba? Usually kasi Filipino are siloso. Jealous, remember? With their partner, diba?
So you used to be the jealous type.
Oo. Pero naisip ko na hindi talaga maganda sa relationship yun. Yung parang dapat sa relationship, you always...
Trust.
Oo. Tapos din parang you give privacy.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi tayo minsan, pag alam na natin, asawa na natin, parang minsan wala nang privacy.
Wala nang
diba?
boundaries, wala nang-
Oo, diba?
But I always like to support her. You know,
Yeah.
even in San Diego, I'm very supportive of, you know, you want to be a DJ, you want to go to
oo
esthetician
nga,
school. I'm very
oo.
supportive. It's like if she wants to do these things, yeah, of
And you're
course.
not the jealous type.
No, it's like because I want her to be happy. Of course, if that's what it's, you know, want to do.
Happy and productive.
Wow, alright.
Ganda
So,
naman.
invite nyo na yung mga viewers natin. Baka gusto nila magpa-consult sa inyo. How can they get in touch with you?
Yes.
Ayan. Please visit us if you want to experience the power of chiropractic by Doc Rob and Associate. Ang aming pong mga clinics sa Quezon City, Makati, Alabang, Bacoor, and Angeles City.
Yeah, the best way to locate or find out about our locations is our website at docrob.ph. That's www.docrob.ph. If you'd like info on our products, you would go to docrobstore.com. That's docrobstore.com.
Yan. And every time you come to our clinic or you buy our products, you're also helping our foundation,
Ayun, you have a
the Doc
foundation.
Rob Share the Blessings Foundation.
nice.
At ito po ay meron po tayong mga projects like
Building homes.
building homes, education, and livelihood projects.
Ganda. Paying it forward.
Meron din kayong mga charities sa mga tinutulungan nyo, mga may
Yes.
problema sa back.
Opo,
Yung ganon,
meron din
meron
po.
din.
Yes, minsan tatawag magme-message na kung pwedeng kasi nga wala naman talaga silang means pang bayad. Opo. Meron naman po kami ganun. And then sasabihin ko kay Doc, Doc, this is charity.
Ayan na, ayan.
Hindi naman.
Yan ang role mo. Well, it's so nice talking to you, the two of you. You feel the love. Thank you, Doc Rob. Thank you, Patricia.
you.
Hope to work with the Kumare and Kumpare.
Minsan bibisita kami sa inyo. Parang gusto ko
Yes.
yung ano.
Tama.
Try natin.
Come try.
And can we vlog? Can we vlog about that?
Yeah.
Vlog natin,
Bring
Papo.
your,
Bring your kids.
Yeah,
Sige, sige, sige.
Tama,
They will
tama.
love. They will.
All right.
We'd
Thank
love to
you,
go.
Doc Rob and Patricia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Best of luck. O yan, magbabalik pa ho ang Julius.
At Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Julius and Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino. Julius and Tintin, solusyon sa isyong pamilya. Julius and Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino.
Dahil pa rin mga nagtatanong, Mamo,
nakahabol pa.
spondylosis naman daw kung nagagamot. Sabi ni Doc, pwede yan. Pwede niya kayong matulungan. So just get in touch with them.
Yes.
O, yan.
Ayan, I learned so much today. Thank you to Doc Rob and to Patricia also dahil may kilig kwento on the side of their love story.
Yes.
So paano, Papo? Magpapa-appointment ka na.
Oo nga. Oo. Gawin na natin yan.
Oo, kasi
Alright.
nga remember that, health is wealth.
Tama. Life is short, so
Yeah.
take care of your health.
Yes. So
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
See ya. Faith, hope, and love.
Julius and Tintin, para sa pamilyang Pilipino. Julius and Tintin.